Hi guys, welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s, and today I'm sitting here all barefaced. As you guys can see, acne all in awry all over my face right now. But I am here all barefaced because I want to do a review for you guys on another foundation, and this is going to go along with that series that I do called Finding the Perfect Foundation for Me. And I have worn this foundation a couple of times, and I gotta tell you guys, I really think I kind of like it. Anyways, the foundation that I'm talking about is the Clinique Chubby in the Nude foundation stick. It looks like this. All right, it comes in a stick format. You pop the lid off and you've got your foundation. Okay, now the color that I'm going to be applying today is called number 7 Capricious Chamois. That's hard to say. I don't know if I could say that 10 times fast. Capricious Chamois. Maybe it's Capricious Chamois. I don't know. Capricious Chamois. That's what I'm going with. So what Clinique says about this foundation is portable perfection for full face coverage or bare minimum touch-ups. Creamy, moisturizing foundation stick blends easily. Builds from sheer to moderate coverage with a natural finish. Long wearing and oil-free. So it is oil-free, which is great. I'm happy about the oil-free because oil seems to make me break out even worse than I already am. And it is supposed to be a natural finish, which is great because I don't want to look powdery. You know how some foundations dry down to that powdery finish and it makes your face look really dry. I don't like that. So natural finish is great. And it says to apply, it says to draw several strokes of foundation across the forehead, cheeks, chin, and down the bridge of the nose. And it says for a sheerer coverage, you fingertip blend it in. I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics flat top kabuki brush like this. It's a little dirty. I did use it earlier. Okay. I think that the best application I get with this particular foundation is a really soft flat top kabuki. Okay, so again, this is what it looks like. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started and we're going to apply some foundation. Here we go. I'm just drawing several strokes of it around my face. And they did say that it is a buildable coverage. So it can be sheer to moderate but buildable. And just so you guys know, I am wearing a primer. I'm wearing the Urban Decay Brightening Primer. And I am wearing an under eye primer. I'm wearing that e.l.f. under eye primer. I really like that stuff. Some people say it's kind of gimmicky or think it's kind of gimmicky, but I really think that under eye primer really works pretty well. This stuff blends really easily. You guys are seeing me make my funny faces while I blend my foundation in. Okay, so this is one pass with the foundation, and so far I really feel that, and every single time I use this, I feel that it really does tend to even out my skin tone quite a bit. It does not cover the acne, at least not with one application. It doesn't cover the acne. I still have to go in and put concealer on my big acne spots like here and these little ones on my chin here and some scarring that I have. But it does feel really nice after applied. So I'm going to let this just kind of set for a minute, and then I'm going to go in with a second layer and see if I can build it up to just a little bit more coverage. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes. I'm going to go ahead and apply another layer or another coat of this stuff, and let's see if we can build it up just a little bit more for just a little bit more coverage. And I'm really concentrating it in the areas where I need it the most. Areas where I've got acne, hyperpigmentation, hair's getting in the way. Okay guys, so it's with the second layer, it actually did a little bit more coverage. It covered up a little bit more of the redness that I had. It still didn't completely cover the couple of little acne spots I've got right here and a little bit of the scarring. I'm still going to have to conceal that, and I mean I would have to conceal that even with a full coverage foundation because those spots are really pretty bad and pretty prominent. So that's really not concerning to me. I can slap some concealer on that and be good. So far with the second coverage, I really like, again, how it looks. It doesn't look polka dotty on my skin, which I really, really like. And I feel like the color matches me perfectly. When I stroked the stick onto my face, I didn't see any difference between the color of my natural skin versus the color of the product in the stick. So I feel like it's a perfect match. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and I'll finish up my review. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay guys, I am back, and I've got the rest of my makeup finished. And guys, I got to tell you, I really like this stuff. Now, I don't remember if I told you earlier in the beginning of the video how much this was. It was $24. And I've got other Clinique foundations that I've tried that I really, really like. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite ones that I wear out in evening time, which is more of a full coverage. I don't want to say it's full coverage, but it's a lot fuller coverage than this one, is the Clinique Even Better, and I just absolutely, positively love that foundation. So it's like my holy grail when I'm going out at night. This one, for me, I think would be a perfect daytime look foundation. It is quite a bit lighter than the Even Better. I really, really like this. It feels nice on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy. I don't feel anything on my skin, actually. I don't see polka dots on my face. It does not seem to settle into any of the fine lines or pores, and it really has some really good staying power. Now, I've always worn it with a primer. I haven't even tried to wear it without a primer, so I honestly don't know what the staying power is without a primer. When I wear it, I have a primer on, I apply this, and then I'll spray a finishing spray over the top. I've used the, what's the one from Smashbox, that primer water. I've used the primer water over the top also, and the staying power was pretty good with the primer water, or if I used an actual setting spray, so the staying power was about the same. But I always use a primer. Today I used the Urban Decay Brightening Primer Potion. A lot of times I'll use the Smashbox Hydrating Primer, which I love. And it doesn't matter which primer I use, this foundation stays. I can put it on in the morning, and when I get home in the evening to take it off, it's still there. My blush is still there. Everything is still there. It's really an amazing foundation. Just one thing to take note of is this does not have an SPF in it, so therefore, if you're going to be wearing it out during the day, make sure that you wear a sunscreen under it, because this is not going to protect you at all, not one little bit. But it is a really nice foundation. I can't really say enough good things about this. I'm so happy I picked it up. I really, really like it. So this is going to go on my list of, I'm going to say the really, really high like category. I don't know if I'd necessarily say love it, but I would say a really, really high like category, and I'm going to keep this in my arsenal, and I will continue to wear it because I like it that much. So guys, I hope this review was somewhat helpful, and if it was, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Also guys, you can look me up on my website at www.rockfabulous.online.com. You can look me up on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, all under Rock Fabulous 40s. And guys, don't forget to hit subscribe down there somewhere. And you too can rock your fabulous 40s, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.